Don't think you're safe. Just one found its way inside the common quarter just the other night.
My head hurts just thinking about it. I don't know what to do.
What to do? What? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. And I thought a bunch of The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were. Hoi, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to find...
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Greeting.
Good day, sir.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Might I propose we seek out new information?
I suppose 'tis so.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
This job's supposed to last.
We may benefit from pursuing the information. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery. Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
Seems like everyone always wants something.
Would you mind coming over here? We're here, Master.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Let me get that.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
I was told of the vaults, but ne'er did I dream that the gracious hand sat atop catacombs such as these. There may be monsters about. We'd best be on... Oh. Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
Which is no great shock to me.
above.
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here.
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected this.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
It's you again. What's...
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have brought them here, I wonder?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I'm not quite as nimble as I'd like to be, but I suppose that's what I get for carrying so many things.
Time to be off.
enough to make me
The
rich.
pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
How'd I wind up here anyhow?
Tis quiet about.
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Got to accept life as its ups and downs.
Have we met?
What brings you here?
It's been a hard day.
Mine is a life devoted to...
Always another errand to see to. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you. If I could, I'd never leave.
Trade favors the patient, I
Can't
always
work
say.
as late as I used to anymore.
Time was. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favors the beastren. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastren parent. I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got or in Batal.
I fear I've not useful to share.
I must ask you to leave. You are being quite rude.
Housework's the hardest work there is, you know. No pay, and not a moment's rest. I feel a slave.
Every day of peace is a boon from the heavens. What troubles fester in the people's hearts?
With the ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
me. Not a moment's rest. I feel asleep. As the wind blows every which way.
What are you like without a bit of spice?
Well met, sir. Got nothing to fear. I keep my wits about me. What's your problem?
Here to ask all of me, are you?
Advice of lesser men.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Days like this all is hustle and bustle puts me right in.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or greatswords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are unavailable at present. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour, high and low.
Always another errand to do.
We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Quite the predicament.
Well met, sir.
Over here, if you please.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Commerce is the domain of clever minds. You know where to find me. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Peruse at your leisure.
Only through prayer can I further my devotion.
Pray, follow me. We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Right you are.
So long as I have my health, I shan't complain.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhaps silver ore will serve. We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
'Tis as you say.
Be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Let them talk. I'm too old to hear.
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always at least I've ne'er beheld. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons.
Is there aught you require?
Shove off.
Too quiet here for my liking.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Pray, keep your voice low. You are more than welcome to... It was a paltry repast.
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined, they can work miracles.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake. Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Oh, good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
What's your problem?
I quite like it.
Are you of worthy station to be present here?
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Yeah? What is it?
All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
Hope I didn't leave the pot on to boil.
Now, how best to proceed?
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
That Sir Ludolf is a real lecher. Tell is, he keeps a dozen or so mistresses at once. And just the other day, he praised my wife for her beauty. You know what that means, don't you? He wants it for himself. I tried to change the subject, divert his attention elsewhere, but he's not one to back. He'll find a way to get what he wants, even if it means taking it by force. Vile reprobate. Now, how best to proceed?
Okay, and not a moment's rest.
With such worn out gear, I said. Must be my winter coat growing in.
Here to ask aught me, are you? Oh, I can't complain.
My arm's strong, my mind sharp. Off to market I go.
Now, how best to proceed?
Say, have you been to Harv? Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat day after day, only to...
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do without?
You need a permit to enter Batal, but they've become quite difficult to acquire of late, unless you're a merchant. Mind, rumour has it that it's easier for Beastrons to obtain them, perhaps because Batal's more of a Beastron nation. That's led to some people acquiring Beastron masks, of all things. Seems a bit much, if you ask me. Come to think of it, I've nary a clue as to where one would go to apply for a permit to begin with. What was it I had planned for the morrow? Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
out at last. Is aught amiss?
I'll teach them a lesson they won't soon forget. Best not be bothering me for no reason.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I've a duty to attend to.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
There's aught to be said for peace and...
Good tidings, sir. What?
I'd kill for some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
I've got nothing for ye.
Gladly while away some time. I'd kid just about anywhere.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
What business have... What business have you here?
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at... Mustn't let the captain see my face.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Have courage! I'm right here beside you.
This right now.
This is beyond me.
I'm feckless, through and through.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Is this where you've been all this time? It is rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Do take care not to stray so far next time. Follow me, Master. I know of a place where we might mine silver ore. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
I've heard there's a means to tell if someone who claims to be Arisen is in fact the real thing. See, there's an oracle.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Have you ever been at a loss? Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to a professional to have my fortune told. And around here, that's Ursula, the Oracle.
Aught I can do for you?
Over here, if you please.
Always sets me to thinking of this place.
I like to come here when I need a minute.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
In the years since, yet just as Her Grace was preparing to hand the... Now there can be no dispute. For a poor Desav, 'tis a woeful role, the Regency. All of the responsibilities of a monarch, with none of the glory.
I'd sooner stay out of that, were it possible. Pray, do not impede me, sir.
I pray naught goes amiss. All my days with a heavy No one will disturb me here.
I've not much to offer you, sir. I've...
Seems naught ever goes right
My list of duties grows ere longer.
I'm not quite as...
And who are you supposed to be?
I've more time than I know how to spend. Thanks be the townspeople.
Do you know how long... long you'll be.
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment. Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our serv...
That patron's eyeing me, I dare say.
Happiness is a full schedule.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
I'll not suffer this to continue. No good will come of this. I'll not suffer this to continue.
What's to be done about this?
Once the day's work is done,
This is too much for me, I fear. I cannot condone this. I cannot condone this.
we shall await you here, Master.
Heavens, no! What do you take me for?
The sky always keeps me
Wonder how everyone else thinks.
I see.
Always sets me to think.
Not a chance.
This is one step too far.
Did I had a helping hand? A sign of a guilty conscience.
I'll not stand idly by.
That's nice patron, wasn't
Always sets me to think. This place.
Now, was I headed?
Always a
There's no shame in living life for its pleasures.
Surely it wasn't my affairs of which they whispered.
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Last night's patron was a delight.
Just how I like it.
Always a fresh
I'll not forget this in a hurry.
I mislike the quiet. I'll go on an adventure of my own.
This is too much for me.
Suppose I'd best get to it. What is life without a little spice?
Always sets me to think. This place is very a fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose.
Can't help but talk in a whisper.
It's delightful breeze.
Pray, take it.
Good to see you, Master.
Can't wait for the new equipment.
Only person I believe in is myself.
A welcome respite.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Save it, cuz. I'm not interested. Here, asking for it.
Tis a dreary life, this.
Generally used as a material.
And who are you supposed to...
I pray naught goes amiss. I've a headache as it is.
Best make
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Now, how best to proceed?
Sometimes I wonder if I can... Better off a hermit.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
My list of duties grows ever longer.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less to foot.
What's life without a bit of fun? Have you ever been at a loss? Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to a professional to have my fortune told. And around here, that's her services are not to be underestimated. Many a time has her advice given me a moment of pure revelation. So if you're ever in need of guidance, why not seek out an...
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
There be to find in town today.
I am well enough, thank you.
I go where fortune whispers, friend. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Welcome, good sir. My services lie in the styling of hair and the... Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. I keep my prices as fair as I can afford. Hope to see you again. Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Haste to make
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Business could be better, but... It's been a hard day.
Need anything?
It's been a hard day.
Good thing I was standing here, eh?
Need anything? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Got some good things on offer. Stop by again soon.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Now, where was I headed?
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Washes all my troubles clean away.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Have you need of me?
I've things to do if...
Any interesting tidings to share? Plenty of gossip to be had here on
Try my hand at a new treasure. Always another area.
We'll find a tavern for drinking some gossiping for one day.
To press on. There's much needs doing.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
There's so much to enjoy.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now. if you can't tell.
That we still have no inkling of the false sovereign's origins is most vexing.
This town must be Tis might be better off a hermit.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone. For every last soldier had been transformed to stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade, and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn. Could use a bit of
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by... Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Gather round, treat your...
Good day, sir. I always have a warm.
Gather round, treat your
ears to a tale by...
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
No harm can come of a bit of kind.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that... Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den from the tell of it. Their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be unseemly for an elf to purchase one. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in it, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. I understand. I suppose I was asking rather much.
Might as well take a a look while you're here.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Need anything?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears. My tail's mine.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without? I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
I was a tad incautious in my travels this time. A horde of goblins got the better of me, if you can believe it.
Tomorrow, everyone.
Off we go. Then